Good morning, everybody. Actually, it's not morning; it's afternoon. I just woke up. That's why. So, sorry, guys. I missed the open, unfortunately, and I just came later. It's actually morning in British Columbia. So I just came back to take a look at the market and see how the market is doing. And this is what happened. I had a really big position on TNA. So I had a really big position on TNA, which is the leverage ETF for IWM. And it was going really well. In the morning I added a little bit more and I said, wow, damn it, TNA is gonna go, IWM is gonna go up to 100. And I added a little bit more on it, and then it was really well, and then suddenly boom, the news came in that Biden is going to increase the capital gain tax or something like that. So the news just hit that Biden eyeing capital gain tax as high as 43% for wealthy, and the market did not like that. So as you see, IWM, which was up in that time, was up around 1%, sold off heavily, and just the volume came in. Same as QQQ and SPY. So as you see, the SPY just took a huge dive. It was just grinding up, but suddenly a huge dump. So in these situations, so I just got out of my TNA because that's a really bad news, and it can definitely affect the market. So the drop came in and the volume picked up. Look at the volume on the SPY. Just look at the volume before that, and just volume after that, and just keeps the volume has stayed. In these breaking news, you want to look at the volume, and if the volume keeps coming, sometimes the news coming in, and when the volume is coming in, so it's a really market is really reacting to that news. And as you see, SPY is just continue to sell off. It did a bounce, but the buyers are still not sure that they want to jump in or not, and then it continued selling off. QQQ was worse. It's the tech companies, and they are more exposed, they're more profitable, maybe, I don't know. They might have to pay more taxes, and see huge drop on it, and then there's a bounce, and then it's just continued, went up to these levels that we have. So what happened for me was I had the TNA. I actually didn't get filled. I mean, the drop was so big that the liquidity was an issue. I didn't get filled. Eventually I got out of it here at 93, just went down all the way. But what did you do? I decided to short the market because the news was really bad. So what I did is, what you can do to short the market is you can buy TQQ. Sorry, where's my mouse? Okay, here. So what you can do is TNA is the leveraged bull, TZA is the leveraged bear. So if the market is dropping, TZA is going up. So as you see, as soon as the news came in, let me put the IWM here. As soon as the market, so let's put it on 1 minute chart, you can see exactly the correlation that they have. So as soon as the news came in, this one started selling off, and TZA started going up. I decided to take the TZA long and added more, and I didn't make much money on it. I didn't take a big size of it because, again, I was just not digesting the price action. So as you see, the TZA started running up, and this pullback, it came back a little bit. That's the pullback that IWM did, and then it just continued going up. SQQ is also this leverage for Qs. I saw that the Qs are actually selling off more. They're weaker than IWM, and decided to short the QQQ by buying SQQQ. So yeah, that was the thing. So I just went long at 10.95, popped up to 11.10, and then I got to stop that at the break-even point, unfortunately, just because, again, this pullback has stopped me out. But say sold off, this pullback has stopped me out, but continue to selling off. It's really weak. All of them were green, and then just suddenly the huge drop on it. So the key into these breaking news are that you should look at the volume. When the breaking news, someone says something, sometimes you see a little bit of volume, but if the volume continues to be up, that's usually means that the news is strong and market is actually reacting to that. So I got out of all of my TNA position. I was up like 50 grand on it, but at that drop, I just had to protect my capital, and I got out of it. And as you see, Qs are doing this pullback, but I don't see much of a sign of a strength on it. I mean, these pullbacks are coming up. This might continue creeping down, or it might consolidate a little bit until the market digests what is exactly this tax. Especially Qs, they're all profitable companies, and they have a lot of cash. Maybe they get taxed more. I don't know exactly the detail of the news on it. So I could protect my account. That's really good. I'm happy actually seeing that. Yeah, I didn't make much money on the SQQQ and TZA by shorting it. Essentially I didn't short it, it was just buying. So you can actually buy SQQ for the next move up. If QQQ is going down, SQQQ is going up, but on a leverage one. So Biden capital tax gain increased. The market didn't like it. See what is going on. IWM again was up 1%, and then it just sells off really, really bad. And see what the market is doing, but definitely the weakness is in the market. So, and the main key that I think you all remember that is just the volume. When the volume continues to be up, continues to actively trading in that trend, that means that the news is definitely, it's really obvious that on a SPY that there was absolutely no volume and just slowly grinding up. And as you see, as the news came in, the volume just 1 million share every minute is being traded. So see what it does in the market. I'm back in all cash. Lost some of the gains, but it is the beauty of the active trading is that you can protect yourself by just getting out before really it further goes down. It's good for me that I have cash. It's good that the market just keeps going down. Qs are I see holding maybe. Yeah, we got to see how the market reacts into that. I mean, a lot of people are just digesting the Wall Street, see how it goes. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. Tonight is the webinar, Thor mentorship session. He's gonna talk about his trades, and I think it's gonna be amazing. I'll see you tonight in the webinar. If not, tomorrow morning in the chat, guys. And sorry that I missed trading this morning.